I'm going to show you Bitcoin and why it makes sense that that this thing, in the area that it's at, should bounce out of here. All right, and I'm going to show you what that means, for the integrity of a bull cycle for a lot of these cryptos. Any kind of a bigger pullback just wouldn't really make a lot of sense. All right, number one, let's zoom in on this thing. All right, this is on a daily chart. Let's go in on a 4-hour. All right, you can see here, right as I'm making this video now, that this thing is starting to get a little bit of a bounce. All right, where it started a trend line here. Okay, had the trend line coming down, the resistance turning into support, and now it started a trend line to the upside. Now, what makes sense about this holding? All right, a lot of things. Any real deep pullback is going to tear the bull market structure of these apart. A lot of these cryptos have pulled them down past the 786, which wouldn't make sense for a bull market. Okay, now we can see here, when I did the last Caspa video just now, Bitcoin was red down in here. Okay, so it's good to see that. All right, now these RSIs, the 4-hour, what do we got left? 9 minutes left on this 4 hours. That'll get that towards the bottom. It's at a 18 and a 38 right now. Okay, it's bearish, obviously. The 8-hour is trying to turn back up. All right, we have a green 8-hour candle. You can see that RSI is trying to make a flip to the upside here. Okay, the 12-hour is also doing the same. It's at a 48.19 and a 48.78. It has come up since I did the last video, so that's good to see. The daily, same thing. It's bullish. It's at a 19 and a 16. All right, now of course we're bearish on the weekly, obviously, but I think this thing has a push up to about 89,000, and then we have our big ABC correction. All right, if you go out on a monthly chart on Bitcoin, all right, and you look at this thing, all right, you got your wave 1, 2. Wave 2 was a little bit more complex, which would mean wave 4 wouldn't be. All right, you can really only see wave 4 when you go on a daily, which that's kind of the only thing that wouldn't make a lot of sense. You would expect maybe at least we do have a red candle in there. Okay, that's good to see for the weekly right there for a 4. All right, now if you measure this out with the trend-based fib, all right, 1 2-wave pullback puts us right up around 89,000-90,000 bucks. All right, for a 5-wave up, 1 2 3 4 and 5. All right, then I would expect a big correction to come in. All right, this just looks like, especially on a daily here, and if this trend-based fib is going to work right, I mean, on a monthly, you can see the wave 1, 2 a lot better right here. 1 2, all right, 3 4 5, all right, up to roughly 89,000, I think, if I measure it correctly, right around 89,000. Then I could see a big ABC and a real deep pullback. But for everything out there to hold, all right, if we come over here to Myro, all right, and put a fib on this thing and go from the low, this on the daily, to the high, roughly, even right there, let's just click it. We're right on a 618 right now. Okay, right on your golden pocket. 60, if Bitcoin pulled back another $18,000 to 50 grand or whatever it's at right now, Bitcoin is actually at, what's it at, 64,000. So another $14,000. That would tear this thing down pretty deep. All right, down, probably break the 786, and then a bull market wouldn't make sense anymore. Okay, it has to, I would think that Bitcoin has to hold here and bounce. All right, it gets up to 90,000. That gets everything, away from any deep Fibonacci pullbacks. Gets Myro to push up to that next level and gets everything out of here, because it just, yeah, it just doesn't make sense right now to have a right off the bat to have a pullback that deep. I know we're kind of all expecting one, and oh, they'll come. Absolutely, they will definitely come. And you know, the last video I even showed. Let me show you real quick. You know, a little bit of FUD out there about tops and all this stuff. Let me show you guys something here, okay? Because I'm sure a lot of new people out there to crypto, and I'm sure there's a lot of you guys been around a long time. So, but everybody should see this. You see where we're at right now? This is the total market cap. We are right around a 50% retracement from 2021. We haven't even taken out the previous all-time high yet. Okay, when we did that back here for the last bull run, all right, when we finally took out the high, was in where are we looking here? Roughly January and February of 2021. Okay, January, February of 2021. We didn't top out until November of 2021. All right, roughly 10 months later, after we took out the all-time high. All right, we haven't even taken out the previous all-time high yet. That's on the total market cap. All right, now the other, that's the total too. Now that's the one excluding Bitcoin. I'm sorry. Here's the total market cap with Bitcoin. All right, we're right up, and we got rejected off 786 here. It's pulling back to a 702. Okay, right now. All right, now if you do the same thing with Bitcoin, all right, you can clearly see a wave 1, 2 starting here. You know, where would this trend-based fib put this first push at? Go from the low to the high, to the retracement, you know, right about there, all right? So if this, you know, and if you go on a daily, there's definitely a pullback there. Even on a weekly, you have a red candle. If wave 2 is pretty complex, which it is, okay, you can see the complexity of the wave 2 pullback, then wave 4 is not going to be. Wave 4 is going to be simplified and then a push up. All right, so that's another reason it wouldn't make a lot of sense here. Okay, this would end up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, close to, and a push up. Actually, that would put it, look at that, how that's working out right at the previous all-time high. It would put it right around it. Okay, maybe you'd have people out there talking about a double top. Oh, how bearish that is. Oh, we double topped. Oh no, it's going to come crashing down. You know, there's so much talk out there. People do it for clicks and all that stuff. All right, everybody does. But I truly, you know, we're just starting. Okay, we've not taken out the previous all-time high yet. That's what this yellow line is here for the past one. You can see how we came down, held support right on that, and we're just starting this bull run. Okay, so if you're a little late to the party, a little late getting in, you're not really. Okay, yeah, I mean you are. You could have got in obviously way down here at these lower levels, but you know you're getting in on the wave 1 push up. Okay, now a very good time to buy would be the wave 2 pullback, because that's the one that's going to scare everybody. You know, that is the one that's going to scare everybody out there, no doubt about it. You know, so don't fret it too much. All right, we're in good shape here. All right, now let's take a look at Myro here. Let's get this stuff off here. Let's just wipe this clean. All right, that's what I said about this pullback area. Okay, right at a 618, perfect area to bounce from. All right, and see if Bitcoin's doing anything else here while we're doing this video. Bouncing at all. Let's go on the 4-hour green candle start. It didn't even come up to the 618 there. That don't make sense. Okay, so I'm looking for a bounce out of this thing. I think everybody's thinking it's going to pull down here. I think it's going to bounce. I really do. All right, if we take a look here at Myro on the daily RSI, let's see where it's at. The daily is right flat on the bottom. It's actually bullish, a 6.9 and a 5.5. All right, the 12-hour. Same thing, 22.5 and a 23.2, just barely bearish. Okay, Bitcoin turns around and heads up. 8-hour, same thing. It's actually bullish, 46 and a 44. The 4 hour, very, very close there. You can see 45 and a 55 down here on a regular RSI, and the bottom is trying to turn up. The 1 hour just starting up, 28.27. It's actually turning up here. All right, so this 618, this area right here, could have been a bottom. All right, your 618, your golden pocket. That would be a very, very good place to bounce for this thing. Okay, now if we go out in an 8 hour, do we have a resistance line here that we're smashing against? Let's take a look here. Maybe a 4 hour be a little bit easier to see. Let's take a look here. Right down through there. Boy, oh boy, we're so close to breaking out. Just right on the verge there. If Bitcoin can just turn up, this thing's going to get going. No question about it. Everything will. That's one of them things that always does what you're not expecting. It's kind of wedging up into this decision time here for this thing. So it's trying to turn up. All right, now this just even this move right here, if you take a fib on it, where is it pulled back to? 618. It's right there, right in the area. Just trying to break out of here. All right, so keep your eyes on this thing. I just don't see it losing any more ground. I really don't. It's at a very good area. It's at a very good support area. And it's at a very, very good pullback area. Is what is even more. With this thing, if it does get rejected here, maybe it pulls to a 702. Where's the 702 at? 702 is down at 17.4. It's down here. All right, so we get a rejection here, and possibly a pull down to this level, which is there is a support area there. So we'll see what happens here with Myro. Right now, keep your eye on it. It's very, very close, super close to, on the 30-minute there, you are getting a green candle. Super, super close to breaking out of here. All right, we'll see. Bitcoin will tell it all. All right, thank you very much, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.